Thank you, Jeff. Hi, James.
Hi, Rich.
James, last month you mentioned your concern over Christian Hackenberg developing bad habits because of the pressure he's been under. Do you still have those concerns, and how do you think he's holding up physically and mentally?
Really good. We had a meeting yesterday. Had a really good meeting, discussed a wide variety of topics, and it's been a transition. I mean, it's been a transition for him, really for the last couple of years through the recruiting process and everything. I think he's handling it well. There's areas that I think he could handle better, and we discussed those honestly in both directions. But I think we're in a really good place. I know he's excited about getting out there today and working with the guys and getting better and maybe taking a little bit more of an active role in some things when it comes to leadership. You know, we got to remember, all of us, that he's a true sophomore. You know, he's a true sophomore, and he's out there on the field as our offensive captain, with our other captain, Miles Diefenbach, being out all year long. So I think he's handling it. I think he's handling it well, considering he's a 19-year-old true sophomore. You know, with a lot of external things on him. So you know, I'm pleased with him. I know he's going to play really well on Saturday. We're going to do everything we possibly can to protect him and give him time in the pocket.
Bob Flounders in Harrisburg.
Hi, James. How you doing today?
Good, Bob. How are you?
I'm good. You mentioned Kevin Coleman. James, I know that you've coached a lot of great backs and you've coached against a lot of good running backs during your career. Can you assess or kind of describe the challenge of trying to defend a talent like that? Does he remind you of anyone when you watch him play?
You know, it's funny, me and Bob Shoop were just talking about this. He kind of reminds us of McFadden, who used to be at Arkansas a little bit. He's big, he's strong, he's a one-cut runner. You know, the thing that was interesting too is I was looking at their offensive line. They got a massive offensive line, but not only that, you know, they have depth and experience. You know, their second-team offensive line, I thought it was a typo that we were handing out to the players. Their second-team offensive line, I probably should have brought it with me, but they have like 26 starts, 17 starts, 6 starts, 2 starts in the backups, which I thought was really interesting. You know, we discussed kind of why that is, but I think the fact that he's able to do this, and they've been really one-dimensional, you know, since they've lost some of their quarterbacks, and they're still able to do it, I think really speaks volumes of the type of back he is and how well they're playing up front. So I've been very impressed with him. You know, I think it's a little bit different after you've seen him live. I'll have probably a better opinion after that, but I've been very impressed with him.
James, I'm curious, do you feel you guys are struggling for the right formula in the red zone? You've moved Christian out to receiver in that instance a few times. And also with John Donovan, I know he's been upstairs, and a couple weeks ago you said that he was going to go back upstairs, and now he's downstairs. Is he comfortable with being on the field?
Yeah, I think he is. You know, it's obviously something different for us, but we felt like that was in our best interest. We felt like that was in Christian's best interest. That's what he's used to. But yeah, you know, we've talked about the red zone before. I think a big part of that is being able to consistently run the ball. We were able to throw the fade for a touchdown to Jesse. But being able to run the ball in the red zone is very, very important. So we got a few new wrinkles that we'll have this week that I know you guys will be excited to talk about post-game. But you know, we're going to be a little bit more creative than we've been in the past.